Welcome to the Urban Survivor channel, and in this video we're going to be comparing 6 of the most popular USB rechargeable keychain flashlights you can buy, and hopefully you can decide which one is the best for you. We're going to be looking at their unique selling points, size and weight comparisons, max run times, lumen outputs, charging, weather and impact resistance, beam shots, and prices. I've done full reviews on many of these lights, and there are also dedicated beam shot videos for each one, which you can find links to in the description as well. Alright, so I want to start off by giving you a quick overview of each of the lights we're going to be looking at in this video. First up, we have the Tini 2, which is a great little light from Nitecore. It has a high 500 lumen output, incredible run times, and dual LEDs, and it's even got a small little OLED display that gives you information about the mode, the remaining battery life, and the charging status. This is the Fenix E03R, and this little light also has dual LEDs. One produces white light and the other produces red, and 6 different brightness modes which you can cycle through. Next up, we have the RovyVon A5x, which has a glow-in-the-dark body, and in addition to its ultra-high output of 650 lumens, it also has side white and UV LEDs, which provide a nice diffused lantern-style light. This light has the most bells and whistles and the longest run times on low, and it's a major upgrade from the original RovyVon A5. Next, we have the Nitecore TIPSE, which is the largest and most powerful of the lights we're going to be looking at today. It has dual LEDs and a maximum output of 700 lumens, which is really impressive for a light this small. And if you're looking for a keychain light with a high output, this is one of the best ones you're going to find. This is the Cyan Sky M2, which is one of the shortest lights we have, but it also has one of the longest throws and a highly focused beam which creates a spotlight effect. Despite its small size, it's one of the best throwers of the bunch. Finally, we have the Olight I1R2 EOS. This popular little light is one of the smallest keychain lights you can find, and it's also the most reasonably priced, and it's also got great waterproof and impact resistance. Now we're going to be comparing these lights by size, weight, and weather and impact resistance. Here's a quick look at how these lights stack up in terms of size, and here they are next to a few different common EDC items for scale. The RovyVon A5x is the longest, coming in at 2.38 inches or 60.5 millimeters long, and the shortest is the Cyan Sky M2, which is 1.34 inches or 34 millimeters long. Here they are ordered by weight, and on the left we have the Nitecore TIPSE, which is the heaviest at 26 grams or 0.92 ounces, and on the right side we have the Olight, which is 13 grams or 0.46 ounces. Now the lights are ordered by weather and impact resistance. The Olight I1R2 is IPX8 rated, which is the best of the lights here, and both the Nitecore lights at the end of the line are IP54 rated. The Olight and the Cyan Sky also have the best impact resistance at 2 meters, and both the Nitecore lights and the Fenix have a 1 meter impact resistance. Here's how they stack up in terms of battery capacity, charging speed, and input type. The TIPSE has the largest battery with 500 mAh, and the Olight is the smallest with a 70 mAh battery. The Olight is the quickest to charge at about 30 minutes, and the Tini 2 is the slowest at about 105 minutes. The Tini 2, the TIPSE, and the Fenix all charge via USB-C, and the A5X, the Cyan Sky M2, and the Olight charge via micro USB. This is how they stack up in terms of manufacturer stated lumen output. On the left we have the Nitecore TIPSE, which has a max output of 700 lumens. Next to that there's the RovyVon A5x, which has a max output of 650 lumens. Then there's the Nitecore Tini 2, which has a max output of 500 lumens. The Fenix has a max output of 260, the Cyan Sky with a max of 200, and finally the Olight with 150. Now we have them sorted by manufacturer stated max runtimes on their lowest settings. The A5X has an incredibly long runtime of 66 hours, followed by the Tini 2 with 60 hours, the TIPSE with 50 hours, the Cyan Sky M2 with 24 hours, the Fenix with 18, and the Olight with 6. Next, we're going to be taking a look at a few different beam shot comparison photos so you can see how they stack up in terms of true output, beam type, and color temperature. This outdoor shot is of a tree that's about 30 meters away, and all of the lights were tested on their highest output setting. All of the lights were able to illuminate the tree, but the 2 Nitecore lights and the RovyVon provided the most illumination of the tree and the surrounding grass. The Cyan Sky M2 also did a good job of lighting up the tree, and you can more easily see its spot beam. The Fenix and the Olight were still able to light up the tree faintly, but these lights were beginning to be pushed to their limits in terms of beam distance. Here's another shot of some orange trees that are about 15 meters away, and in my opinion, the RovyVon A5x does the best job of lighting things up more true to their natural colors, but the TIPSE and the Tini 2 are close behind. Here's shots indoors, which makes it easiest to see the different color temperatures of the light and also the hotspots. The hallway is about 10 meters long, and you can see the two Nitecore lights on the left, which have dual LEDs, don't really have hotspots, and the lights on the right do. Here's another look at these lights indoors, and the objects are about 5 to 7 meters away. Finally, we have up-close shots of a map from about 1 meter away, so you can see how these lights might work for reading or looking at something up close. If you want to check out some more Beamshot videos of each of these lights, you can find links in the description below. Here we have the lights sorted by price. The O-Light is the cheapest of the lights here at about $15, and currently the Tini 2 is the most expensive at about $39. I don't have the price of the Cyan Sky M2 at this time, but I'll post that below when it becomes available. Hopefully this video will make it easy to choose which keychain flashlight is best for you, and if you have any questions about these lights, you can leave them in the comments and I'll do my best to answer you. You can also let us know which of these keychain lights is your favorite, and if you want to see more in-depth reviews about these lights, you can check out the link in the description. You can also find affiliate links below to purchase these lights, which you can use to help support the channel so that I can continue to do more flashlight reviews like this one. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed to the Urban Survivor channel for more keychain flashlight reviews like this one.